El Presidente Guacamo says hi, and we are back into the second era of Kaiserschaffen. We are trying to make a little bit of money, but thankfully we've got 4 million of it in our budget, or in our bank statement, but we are making 6,000 or so in our monthly budget, so we seem to be doing fairly well at the moment. Let's go ahead and get back into the game. Now, there's a couple of things that I do want to build, which mainly they're institutions, such as like courthouses. That could help us out, and ports and all of that. I do want to just check out how that gameplay mechanic works. Unfortunately, it does cost a fair bit as well, especially a month. What I do want to do as well is modify a couple of these different areas, such as Adlingarth, because there's too many people driving around here and the roads aren't good enough. So let's go ahead and boost that up. Confirm those changes. Confirm, propose, yada yada yada. And that's going to go through no problems. Now, the right to humane working conditions. Of course, we want rights to humane working conditions. All these votes are passing without any real issues, so at least in the favour that I want. Hydraulics. So the recent inventions in machinery and power systems are spreading around the world like never before. The city administration understands how important the principles of hydraulics are. How should this understanding be put to use? So it can make sure the topic is taught in schools, to make sure it's better used in public services, or city administrators should understand it better. I'm going to make sure it's going to be taught in schools. Okay. Doesn't really give us the best little, I guess, boost, but so now we've got rumours to contend with. So like your father, you have had little time for romantic relationships, and you rarely attend social events. Now your lack of marriage has sparked rumours about your private life. Some whisper that you have no interest in women at all, and wonder what kind of relations you have with the few male friends you have. Let's try to go out more. So we've got the socialist traits, or yeah, socialites, and pessimist trait increased. And prestige and political capital needed in some of the actions. Okay, so we need to wait until the district gets modified, and hopefully that won't be too much of an issue. Because once you upgrade the roads, so at the moment they're cobblestone, once we upgrade those roads, he praises my character. Very nice of him. It will increase the productivity of businesses around here once the roads are upgraded. So it's not like we are just losing money. We'll make a lot of it back. Hopefully all of it. Seems like everyone's very much in favour of upgrading the roads too, so not an issue. They should change sooner rather than later. Check Adlingarth now. It's got a road capacity of 45,000. That'll help us out a lot. And we're still making money here. But Kilborough. Actually, no. Ooh, you're making money. It's Blackfield, isn't it? And that's the stain, the black mark. Really. Blackfield. Because it's got no businesses, that's why. I mean, I could raise taxes. Definitely don't want kids under 10 to be working. Not in my place, not in my town. Alright. So I'm going to go ahead and create another district as soon as we get the hydraulics done. I also got a lot of money in my personal funds, which I can make use of. Oh, here we go. We've got lots of things here. So we've got an athletics championships. In half a year, there'll be the athletics championships of Swarelia. Kaiserschaffen has lots of capable athletes who can participate in the championship. How does Kaiserschaffen support its athletes? So it can pay for training and travel costs, or they can go, but the city won't pay. Let's pay for it. We've got the money for it. So it increases the amount of fun that we got. There's a lot of reading. Like, there's a lot of these bonus types of missions, and I'm not too fond of them, to be quite honest. Like, I mean, I'd much rather the flowing type of gameplay instead of just the pause break type of stuff. But you have tried to deal with increasing rumors about your private life, and at the same time look for ways to fund your scientific endeavors. Then the solution presents itself. A wealthy financier called D'Angelo is looking for an influential husband for his daughter Simona, but she has turned everyone down. The potential funding tempts you, so you decide to talk to Simona. Let's praise her beauty, being the gentleman that we are. So Simona just laughed at your attempts. She's very straightforward for a woman of her status. I know you want my money, not my beauty. If you can offer something better than empty compliments, you'd better offer it now. You're more honest about your motives, and it turns out that she has as little interest in romance as you do. She's devoted her life to riding and horses, and is afraid that family life will take that from her. You promise her that she can continue doing whatever she likes, and you have a deal. So how much money do we make?
And with a lever, I shall move the whole world.
Okay, so now we can get high schools, finally. So we will definitely get on top of that. Let's see, I will go for epidemiology. I cannot say that at all. While recording, that is. Taking criticism. Let's ask him what we can do better. So, increases the cynical traits, which is that a good thing? High school brain power +3. Definitely going to help us out a lot. Optimist and Emperor's nominee. Alright, so let's get on to building that high school. We need to go to Crete District. And let's have a look. How am I going to do this? I'm going to build it up over here. Connect that up. Illegal shape. Well, what is illegal shape then? I think it's just too like rectangular or something. Let's have a look. Is this alright? Nope. That's alright. I think it's just too sharp, this angle is what they're trying to get at. Which is a shame. But it is what it is. So just trying to make this a little bit smaller then. Actually, there we go. We can delete that. And now, no, I definitely don't like that. Okay. So I'll take that, confirm the land plan. Seems like residential is pretty much anything that people want. Definitely so. Oh man, I am tempted to raise the density though. It's just too much of a risk at the moment. So we're going to have 66%. That, I don't know, that'll do, I think. Confirm zoning. Alright, so now we'll go to infrastructure. Actually, no, we want to go place services, sorry. And get that high school. Actually, no, the high school should be somewhere here, shouldn't it be? So I'm going to confirm that. Propose. Everyone seems to be pretty happy with that. And then, probably in Blackfield yet again, I will go ahead and build a high school. Maybe in Darlington, I don't know. It'll be somewhere around here. These guys are also losing a lot of money for us. Here we go, new districts. Begin the votes. Obviously, it'll go towards us. Gonna start losing a lot of money very soon. So, I could start taxing people quite a bit more. Okay, once this vote goes through, actually, that'll boost up our brain power quite a bit. We're losing quite a bit of money too, so I need to watch out for that. What I will do though is go to Ridgeborough here. And actually, you know what? Maybe over to Adlingarth. And what we can do is also go to infrastructure and get like gas lights here, which will help us out quite a bit. But you know what? No, we're going to stick to our plans, stick to our guns, and get that high school out the way. So people seem to be pretty happy, but I definitely want to get that high school to get that brain power so we're able to research all that much quicker and just everything flows on from there. So what I'm going to do is go... No, we don't want to create district, sorry. Let's go to Blackfield. Modify, infrastructure, no, place services, high school. Actually, let's just check out the stats. So 750,000, we're going to be in the red. And 23,000 a month. That is a lot. I'll place it here though. That is massive. Area of influence here. I'll place it there. That's pretty good. That covers up pretty much everything. Just a couple of places up around here, but I'm pretty happy with that. So I'm going to be confirming that. I'm really hoping that manages to get through. What I will have to do though is put that to a normal vote, and we're going to have to do some convincing, I think. Well, I'm certain of it. So also, let's go to the city council. I'm going to have to go ahead and adjust funding. No, we want taxing, sorry. We want to raise this and this. Look at that. That makes such a big difference, and that'll pass as well. So 2 guys are against, but 3 of them are very much for it. So that should help us out as well. Let's go with the Solitarian trait. So, geez. There is no point in... We haven't really had to convince anyone in the past 2 episodes, really. At all. So, brain power now. The City Hall will be very hard at work. Gives us an extra 22 brain power now. And that ban on children working as well, that should go in our favour. And indeed it does. You can tell by how quickly it raises. Like, it's a uniform pace that the numbers raise in. It's not like you're going to get miraculous jumps that'll shock you. So you can pretty much tell right away from the first couple of votes who's going to win. Hopefully that made sense in me trying to explain that. So once the taxes come in, we'll be making a lot of money, so that won't be a problem. Unfortunately though, I should have done the modifying the taxes first off. I'm going to appeal to the parties. You can click on them and then let's go plead with them. Can't you see how this would benefit our city? Doesn't seem like it actually worked too well. And now these guys tempted to like demand. Let's see. You can see how many votes they've got as well. Discipline? I'm not quite sure what discipline means, like in terms of the game, that is. Because it's not really scored or anything, the party's discipline. Maybe spying has something to do with it, but let's go ahead and, well, let's go demand. Most citizens support this view. Oh wow, that did make quite a big difference. But now goodwill measures how much a party likes you and can be used as political currency, but now they don't like us as much. Unfortunately, but too bad, too sad. I definitely need this to get through. I'm really hoping it does. So let's go begin voting on the taxes, and yes, thankfully we did win. Even if it was close. So now we're going to be rolling in the money, and Damn. Okay. Just gonna have to try to appeal to some more parties. Okay, that seemed to have made a difference. And now these guys, let's go threaten them. So there's obviously going to be some strategy that you need with this, but support me or you guys' careers in politics are over. Seems like they ignored me for the most part. And I think I've won that. I've done just enough. Very nice. We've got everything that we wanted. And now we're going to be swimming in money as well. Very nice, because Smithmere here is going to be gaining in the amount of people that it gets. So that's always very nice. Brain power is going to increase a lot. High school's helping us out there. So I'll be able to study that much quicker. And everyone seems to be very happy with the way things are going.
Epidemiology is related to unanswered questions, but also to unquestioned answers.
Okay, we've unlocked toilet paper, which increases the health of all citizens and sales in the paper industry. Okay, now let's go ahead and get Statuomania, which lets us build a university, which is cool. And now things are taking a lot less time. Like at the start of the episode, it was about 110 or so months for one of these things to research. So now it's going down quite considerably. Now we can also choose some of the benefits that we get. So we can get a clinic with mandatory vaccinations, which does cost 1,000 extra, but it increases the health of the clinic as well. Or the clinic increases the health of the people. I'm going to go with this, to be honest, the surgical hygiene. So establishing a basic hygiene practices is an important health and safety initiative benefiting all. Failing to do so risks an increase in disease and potential increase in mortality rates. So we're going to learn Ignaz Semwell's School of Epidemiology. It seems like not too many people are too fond of that though, but it is what it is. Actually, no, they are. Yeah. I've noticed, I'm not sure if you guys noticed, but there were 3 different options that we had to choose there, and the middle one wasn't really showing us a change in the effects as well. I should have probably showed you guys that a little bit more, because that definitely was pretty weird. Anyways, so how is our high school going? Yeah, whatever. Very well, it seems like. So it's got the optimal service range, and then we can endorse it, which costs 10,000 of our own personal funds, but it increases the range a little bit. So that helps us out. In the meantime though, I'm researching very, very quickly at that too. I want to place an institution though. So I'm going to start off small, and we will go with the railway station, because that's what the game wants us to do in the tutorial. So I'll do that. It'll boost companies as well. I'm going to go put it to a normal vote and hope it passes. The rise of national romanticism sweeping all over Europe, your city administration needs to decide how to react. What is the role model for your forthcoming university? Let's go with Swarelian folklore. So I'm not quite sure where I thought this game was in Austria. I must have read something. Maybe it was at the start of the game, or because I think the nation that we're actually part of is Swarelia. I think. It's a make-believe fantasy. Anyways, let's go begin voting, and it seems like we've won this as well. Be very close though. 3 votes in it. There we go. So now we've got the railway station. And let's hope that we'll be making money. Let's see. Sales demand is decreased by -2%, which I don't think that's a good thing. We can also upgrade the institution. Let's have a look. Institution service output provides the following services bonus to the entire city.
Is the life of nations and of humanity. To seize and put into words to describe directly the life of humanity or even of a single nation appears impossible.
I'm going to go with this. Okay. Let's get back into it. We're researching things very quickly now, clearly. So upgrading an institution increases the effectiveness of its output. So does it say how much it'll... Can't even... Okay. So I haven't unlocked the ability to upgrade it anyway, so I'm not able to do that even if I did want to. Seems like we are making a fair amount of money. And now there's a bit of an industry demand as well, which is interesting. What I will do though is let's go build... Let's see. University gives us a lot of brain power. Wow. And I'm able to build that university wherever I want. But you know what? I think I'm going to go ahead and build the electrical power plant because, well, so it costs a lot. It costs way too much actually for me at the moment. I don't think this will pass government at all. But I am very tempted to build it. Like somewhere here. Well, it seems like it might pass. Maybe we'll do that next episode. Because I don't want to be doing anything too drastic just yet. And that is very, very drastic. Don't really have anything to worry about though. Just go take criticism. Asking what we can do better. Like always. There's too much reading. Like, it's very stop-starty. I mean, the thing about city builders I like is that you can just keep on going and going and going until you just want to stop playing. Whereas here, there's definitely a lot of stop-starts. So a few companies have risen to success by implementing assembly lines in their facilities. The principle behind the idea seems to be so simple and rational that the city administration has several ideas on how it could help your city flourish. What should they focus on? Implement the principles into the city's port. Write the principle down in a manual the companies can use, or find solutions to work boredom. Let's implement the principles into the city's port. And change in upgrade cost for institution is 25% less. So that's alright. So what I'm going to do is also build up the port as well. Which can't really choose where I build it, apart from the green section. Let's put that to a normal vote. And that's going to pass pretty easily. And once we've finished the assembly line research, we'll be able to upgrade that. Looks very similar to the Tropico ports as well. Would be a nice ode to it, I guess. Let's go begin the vote. So as you can see, the train system definitely made a big difference. Because I mean, now we're making the train. Sorry, the train's made a big difference because it was a 54,000. 54,000 in our monthly budget. I'm able to upgrade this as well, just not yet. The ship seems to have the same pathing as the ones in Tropico though. Not the smartest tools in the shed. So now commercial and industry have...
To the optimist, the glass is half full. To the pessimist, the glass is half empty.
Yeah, so they've raised their needs quite a bit.
Twice as big as it needs to be.
Oh, what do I want now? Let's go with dynamite, maybe. Yeah, we'll go with dynamite. I mean, why not? It unlocks the arms industry. So we're going to get on top of that. So let's slow things down just a little bit so we can get a bearing of things. I can upgrade this now once, which costs us 2.5 million. but it increases the bonus of social life and fun, and efficiency bonus helps companies sell more. All commercial companies. So I'm going to put that to a vote as well. So lots of institutions are coming along now. I think what we'll do though is I will call this an episode. This is what, the 3rd episode now. I'm recording the 2nd and 3rd one in a sitting, so there'll be at least guaranteed videos coming in the next few days. That's probably the best thing about YouTube, is that you can record a couple of videos in one go. So if I'm busy one day, I actually have something backed up, which is great, especially if you're a busy person. But till next time though, guys, hopefully you are enjoying this Let's Play just as much as I am. I mean, I know there is a lot of sitting back and watching and all that, but I'm still having a great amount of fun. Hopefully you guys are too, and I'll see you again for episode number 4 very, very shortly.